Hey everyone, Matthew here. Another update. Hope you're all having a good, productive day. As you can see, the kitchen looks a little cleaner than the last few videos I did. Let's go have a quick look here. So the refrigerator is running. I got all the junk cleared out of here. We're actually getting ready to maybe move some of our kitchen stuff in, so that's exciting. Most of the stuff that was in here is over there in the middle now. It's going to be headed out to storage right away. There's still a few things I need to do in here before I put everything away, but yeah, there's a little bit of stuff left over that we didn't use. You know, when you buy stuff, sometimes you only use part of it or whatever, but so we got some stuff to put away. Maybe somebody else can use it, or we can give it away or to a reuse store or something. But yeah, so the refrigerator works pretty good. I did try it on propane. Right now it's running on electricity. Let's see what we can do. You can see the light on down there. So that's that. I'll have to do another video and show everyone how to start it on propane. It's actually a lot easier than I thought it would be. It's got some little LED lights. The LED lights are basically they just run on some batteries that are in the back. And so yeah, you can basically run this refrigerator with no electricity at all. Not a bad size. It's a little shallow, but I think with being careful with what we buy, I think it'll be fine. We'll just have to organize it. And decent little freezer space too. I think this is basically an 8 cubic foot refrigerator. 6 cubic feet for the fridge and about 2 for the freezer. And it actually looks bigger than the amount of storage that's in it, but that's just because of the size of the components for the propane system. Interesting thing about the propane is I was running it last night. It was probably around 0 Celsius outside, and you can kind of see out there that it's still cold, although we have been having a crazy warm February, but it was about 0 out, and this refrigerator running on propane was maintaining the temperature inside the house. So it's according to the back of the unit, 1600 BTU. So what else? So let's go check out the bathroom real quick. This is what I'm up to right now. I'm just hooking up the washer dryer. I've got the water hooked up. I'm gonna get the vent hooked up, and it'll be ready to go. A few changes in here. I got the super pooper in the corner. It's just a sawdust toilet. I'll have to do a little bit more on that later. And I've got the mirror set up now. That's probably the other differences. You can see the lighting up there. Seems to work pretty good. There's still some finishing work to do in here, some baseboard, the rest of this wall here. The wall, we didn't want to finish it until we knew the plumbing was going to be fine. The last thing we wanted was to seal that up and then find out we had a leak behind there or something. So I'm still going to try to seal it in a way that we can get to most of the plumbing connections. I can probably leave the ones down at the bottom here open, because the washer dryer will be basically in front. You won't be able to see that it's open there, and then that way all the PEX connections will be able to get to, except for a few up here. So hopefully that'll work good. And then over here, I'd actually run the water for you real quick, but there's stuff in the sink right now. It's all the stuff I pulled out of here in the drum. But yeah, I don't think I ever showed the water, but let's check that out. Maybe I did in another video. But we do have hot water. The hot water pump, or the water pump is actually fairly loud. Sorry, I'm just trying to figure this out here. So here we go, going there. But it only runs when the water's actually running, and it's getting pretty hot actually. One other thing about that hot water tank, and And I have not heard this thing run once when I wasn't running the water, so that's good. It's not going to be like annoyingly kicking on and off all the time. But one thing about that hot water tank is the way it's designed. You can probably look back at one of the prior videos. The pilot kind of goes into the heat of the pilot goes into the tube where the burner is, and I've been in this house for the last 2 days doing work for most of the day, and I have yet to hear the hot water tank turn on, and the hot water is still hot. So it must be really well insulated. I know it does have that foam insulation on it, but even the front, I don't know, maybe there's some insulation in the front you can't see. I'm not sure, but I do know that, you know, it's 0 outside, and it's basically part of it's exposed to the outside wall, and it's still not kicking on other than that pilot. So I was actually worried it was going to be an energy hog, that I was going to lose a lot of propane. You know, we've been having it running for about a week now. We haven't even been in here, and I don't think it's burning much propane at all because I never hear it go on. So pretty amazing that you can maintain that water temperature with just the pilot. So pretty happy with that. It's Atwood 10 gallon, and it's like a manual ignition. It's not the electric ignition one. That's all I know. So I guess I can throw the model number in the show notes here, but yeah, I'm pretty impressed with that. So that'll be it for now. Hopefully that was a good update, and everybody enjoy the rest of your day. Bye.